This dude Gawvi, he got caught with some explicit pictures sending to of himself.
So he was sending dick pics.
That's what it sounded like.
I mean, because like ain't nobody reported.
They say explicit. Maybe he sent a picture of his back.
His elbow.
I don't know. Maybe he took a picture of his back.
Hey, what does this look like? Let me get a good forearm shot. Look.
Get the crease on your back.
Look at the sweat. It's glistening.
So maybe
he put his big toe in the picture.
He did that. And so it was and you know how it is in the CHH community. People are all up in arms about it. You
don't think they should be?
I mean, truthfully, I do to a degree, but this dude, he wasn't one of these cats like Lecrae or something like that. He wasn't even explicit in his music like that. He was like,
let me help some of these niggas out.
A pop artist, I would say.
Let me help some of these niggas out.
Help them out.
We've had this conversation before.
We have.
If you are going to, and this is why this is actually why I stopped doing, if you remember when I was doing my car chronicles.
Yeah.
Because I understand that it's hard for people to separate. Like, my devotion that I have is real. My relationship with God is real. Mm-hmm. But I understand that it's hard for people to separate me. It's like you think that this is all of me. Right. No, that's definitely a part of who I am.
Right.
But like the nigga that you might see smoking a cigar, drinking some cognac, watching the game, like what the hell kind of shot was that? Come on, Jimmy, what the wrong? Like, that's me too.
Right.
And so because I know people have a hard time separating, and I don't want to have to keep coming back explaining, because at this point in my life, I'm a grown ass man. I don't have to explain anything to anyone.
Yeah.
I don't have to share my devotion. That's for me anyway. I was just sharing it, hoping it would give some insight.
Right.
But when you put yourself on a pedestal like that, you essentially operate like a pastor, an evangelist, prophet, a teacher. You put that jacket on. Right. Nobody makes you do that. Mm-hmm. You can just make good music. You don't have to say Jesus 100 times. You don't have to say I'm CHH, gospel, holy hip, whatever. You don't have to do that. But when you do that, now you put that jacket on. Mm-hmm. It's just like a police officer shield or a firefighter shield. Right. You cannot be a fireman and set fires. Yeah. You cannot be a police officer, you know what I'm saying, slanging. You can't be the plug.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work. I cannot be your pastor and be sending people's dick pics on the side. It's just not going to work.
Yeah.
If I saw my pastor at the shake joint with me, and as much as I love God, like God is at a level 10, the shake joint is like at an 8.5. But if I saw my pastor in the shake joint with me, we have nothing to talk about ever again. We ain't gonna talk about the word.
You want to talk to him in there?
We can talk about them titties. We ain't gonna talk about the word.
I mean, you gotta talk about the word. I mean,
we can always talk about the titties after that. We'll never talk about the word. But guess what? I ain't never seen my pastor in the shake joint. So you know what? We can always talk about the word. Every church that I've been a member, well, okay, most of the churches stop laughing, Vic. Most of the churches I've been a part of, my minister was not in the shake joint or was not living like that.
Yeah.
Well, so we could talk about the word.
Yeah, they weren't in the shake joint in town.
No, I mean, but their record is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Like when
not put that.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is right. What I'm saying though is that the ones that I know of, they got years and decades, and they ain't got that type of scandal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Not perfect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They might. We can sit up here and nitpick, but they ain't got that type of scandal.
Right. It's levels to it. It's levels to it.
So I guarantee you, Rev ain't got no dick pic floating around.
Right. Not any random lady stuff.
Maybe it's his wife, which is as he should. Not my business. But I'm just saying, if that's the case, that's their business. As long as you don't be in their cloud, you straight.
Yeah. It's different level to it. Like, I don't,
nobody made you put the jacket on, bro, but you did.
Yeah.
And so don't get mad when you got caught. So own it. You effed up. Do better. I mean, I forget. I'm not your judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah.
But
it is what it is.
If y'all don't want the scrutiny to come with being a gospel artist, man, do something else. It's plenty of niggas making music. You can make them. You can still make music and still love the Lord. But when you put that, when you say you're a minister and you're a minstrel of the gospel and all that, dude, you got to live set apart. That's all I'm saying. If you're not gonna do that, do something else.
Keep it presidential.